I guess I would ask, how's the fan base taking this? They've been through so much. You call it 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, this year. It's been a long road through the desert, for Nebraska fans here. No league championships, not even in contention here the last several years. No bowl games. Again, no bowl game this year. Just, I don't know. How are people dealing with this? And it's like Lucy and Charlie Brown in the football. It's right there to be kicked, and then it's no longer there. It gets pulled away in the fourth quarter. At the end of the fourth quarter, every game it gets pulled away. I don't know how do they still flock to this stadium to support this team and get nothing out of it? I don't know. I give them credit. They're the most resilient group of people on the face of the planet, kind of like Browns fans, I guess. I don't know, but or Detroit Lions fans, or, I don't even know, but, Kansas City Royals fans before they won the World Series. How are they responding to this?
Yeah, Mark, it's, Steve, it's really weird that you can still have a team, against Purdue last week, a 3-5 team, and you still had 86,000 people strong in that stadium, back in a team that, quite frankly, is going nowhere. It's a spooky feeling. I think that, this goes back almost 20 years. I mean, when I first met Kevin and when I moved to Nashville, right after the Frank Solich administration, there's really been not a lot to hang your hat on as a Husker fan. And it's starting to finally get to that point where I don't think people really want to go and watch a bad product anymore. Not to say it's a bad product right now. The last 2 weeks have kind of stunk, but, the way they've played top teams all year, you saw a lot of improvement. You saw that moving forward, little baby steps moving forward, but then you take a giant step back. And, I've heard a lot more rumblings around than I ever have now. And a lot of the support, Scott Frost has taken a lot of heat, but he's also had a lot of support. And at this point, they have the home sellout streak that they hang their hat on, are so proud of, that is in desperate jeopardy to go away here at any time, really. They had to, the first couple of games of the year, they had to actually, some boosters had to step up and buy big blocks of tickets to give away just to keep that sellout streak alive. So, yeah, it's slowly crumbling, and it's sad because it's, it's your chosen boy to run the program, much like Jim Harbaugh at Michigan. And, with a brand new AD and Trev Alberts, who's a no-nonsense guy and knows a little bit about college football and knows a little bit about Nebraska. I would hate to be in his shoes right now because, first 3 months on the job and, he's dealing with, the number one question he's asked us every day is Scott Frost going to be the coach here next year? So, yeah, the fan base is almost at the edge right now, really. And I would never have ever said that in the past because you see, this fan base continually back this team year in and year out, just like they were winning championships, by the boatload in the 90s. So, yeah, it's a very strange atmosphere. And Steve, also, for the last couple of years, those goosebumps don't even come to me anymore. Like, before kickoff, when Nebraska does the tunnel walk, you'd always get those goosebumps. They've been gone for the last couple of years, and then they kind of returned here this year. All of a sudden, boom, they returned, and now they're gone again. So that's kind of the roller coaster ride, I think, in a nutshell for Nebraska fans.
We talk Ohio State football here every week with Steve Hellwagon from Bucknuts 247 Sports, Kevin Noon, Buckeye Scoop, Tony Gerdeman, Buckeye Scoop. We appreciate Greg being here. Greg Peterson from Husker online. If you guys have just 1 or 2 more minutes, just my question, Greg, is basically there is such incredible tradition, brand name, resources, facilities, expectations, all of that that speaks to blue blood elite program, but in a recruiting footprint that makes it difficult to keep up with those expectations. So where should the expectations be, and how much can any coach come in there? Let's say Frost is gone next year or the year after, even if they get a pretty first rate coach to go in there, just the expectation or the realistic expectation to be able to bring in the kind of talent to win Big Ten championships.
Well, bottom line, you still have a huge tradition here. You have an unbelievable brand new facility being built that is just mind-boggling when you look at the blueprints, and I see the progression on that on a daily basis. And when recruits come in here and they see what's going on around here, that's the key. I don't care who your coach is. Coaches have been in here. I mean, Bill Callahan came in here and recruited like a king. I mean, it's not that hard to do with the backing you have, the academic. That's one way to win the kids' parents is just the academic advantages that you get here with the support that you get here as a student athlete. And it is all about Nebraska football here, and it makes the recruits feel pretty special. And you know what? It just takes a few wins to get it rolling again. So, I mean, as long as you can come in here, I don't care what your name is as a head coach, as long as you can sell a program to the kids and make them believe in what you're telling them, you can recruit. You can recruit just as good as you need to win games here.